Ask me, what do I bring to my trip in Alaska? What did I bring? What will I bring? Last season I wasn't quite prepared, but this season I am prepared for what I need. So, first off, you're going to want a nice, good raincoat. You'll be out in the ocean. That's kind of self explanatory. You'll need a bunch of socks. I have 10 pairs of this, 5 pairs of this, and 10 pairs of that. That will hopefully be enough socks. You'll get trench foot if you don't wear dry socks. Now, I got multiple pairs of jeans. Jeans over here, shirts over here, long sleeve, short sleeve, everything like that. I do have a couple basketball shorts, but that's only because it actually gets surprisingly hot in Alaska. So, you never know. And, second off, so this is my carry-on. Next, you're going to also want to bring Ziploc baggies. You can put cash in them. You can put your fishing license, any kind of paper, anything you don't want getting wet. Even if you're inside, you keep it all inside. You never know, roof could leak, yada yada. You're also going to want knives. Now I'm going to keep this one in my pocket at all times, just in case, and then I'm going to keep this one in my other pocket, just in case, slightly longer, say if I need to cut some rope. This one for emergency, this one for cutting rope, just, basic uses, and then I'm going to keep this one in my bunk, just in case, I want to cut something bigger. You're going to need one a flashlight. Now, this one is a Coast HP7. This is one of my favorites. Fully waterproof, from what I can tell. 4 AAA batteries. Super easy. You're going to want a knife sharpener. You're out in salty waters. You're going to need to take care of your knives. Then you're going to want a mask. Now, I'm bringing 2. One for warmth and comfort, because it does get cold, don't get me wrong. But you never know. And then this one is the one, much more breathable material that I'm going to be using when I'm actively fishing. Jellyfish stings are the worst. This will help stop that, or at least combat it a lot. My face went numb within fucking day 1 from all the jellyfish stings I was getting. You're going to want a belt because, obviously, hold up your pants, you never know. A hat to keep this is a baseball cap, and this is actually salt water from my last time. I've already washed it multiple times. It does not come out. So, it keeps the water out of your face, all stuff like that. You're also going to want polarized glasses. I know these are not polarized, this is just to symbolize. You're going to want some glasses to keep the mud, water, and everything like that out of your face. Obviously, hygiene, good hygiene. I need a brush for my hair. Then any sort of entertainment, because there will be times when you will be sitting down and relaxing, maybe at night when you want to read a book or something, and you can't sleep after a long day at work. So I'll be bringing books, Nintendo Switch, chargers for everything, stuff like that, and a speaker to blast the gayest, weirdest fucking songs the second another boat passes. It's happened to me a couple times. I've done it a couple times in my last season. It's all in good fun. Any and all documentation you're also going to want to bring. Passports, ID, birth certificate, not really, but I am going to bring mine because I've had some trouble in the past with that. And then a blanket. I will be taking this with my carry-on just for the flight there. And then some extra shoes. They're not the prettiest. I'm not trying to have the prettiest shoes. But so far, that is what I bring, and that is what I will bring in my carry-on and my checked baggage. So knives and stuff will obviously have to go in the Ziploc bags, stay secure, and put in my carry-on. My checked baggage. Otherwise, the rest of this is going to go into my carry-on, and I shouldn't have any problem with that. Peace.